Y'all, some of y'all had some real big time demons in your midst. Some of y'all literally had demons, like heavy hitting demons, like big boys on your path. Like the kitchen magic just wasn't working. Them little potions that these people was working up in their kitchen, it wasn't working. Like, they got to a point, they realized that it wasn't going to work on you. You were just God's child, and that stuff don't work on us. Chosen ones, you can't put spell work on the chosen one. These people start to realize it, because what happened is when they was doing all that stuff, it started backfiring on them, and then they started experiencing the same things that they wanted for you. So then what they do, that didn't register in their head. That didn't make them say, let me chill and stop on this person, because evidently, you know what I'm saying, like, they're protected and God is with them, and we don't want no smoke. They ain't do that. The level of hate that they had for you, it was so big that they went ahead and they was like teaming up with like the city's quote unquote best. You know what I'm saying? They was making real phone calls, trying to put some work down and see who was really gonna come see about you. Who would take that deal? Who would get the job done for them? Because your existence threatened these people so bad. It was that serious for them. And you're just minding your business, living your life. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking about these people. You somewhere calculating your budget. You somewhere planning a trip. You somewhere working on your business, taking care of your kids. Literally minding your business and wishing well for everybody. Even the people that you know don't like you, even the people that you know got a problem with you for whatever reason, you wishing well on those people, for real. And there's people in real life that can attest for that. They can vouch for that. They can say, that's a real thing. I talked to this person. This person ain't want no bad for nobody. They didn't. They was wishing everybody well. But the problem was, these people wasn't wishing you well. You were a big problem. A big, big threat. See, what it really is that they really want to just do something to you to like make you go up against yourself. They wanted to do it in a way where it looked like they had nothing to do with it and their hands could be clean. So they thought you was weak. They got a little information about some things you went through in your life, and they figured that, oh, well, they already down. Let me just kick them while they down, which is something that you should never do, which is a big test of a person's true character. Like, if you see somebody that went through something and they had a hard time with something, you're gonna come up against them at that time. Like, they don't even know how to play. These people don't believe in fighting fair and playing fair. They can't win off merit. They can't win just you know, doing it the right way. They can't win in a fair fight. They gotta snake, and they gotta manipulate, and they gotta lie, and they gotta go behind the scenes, and they gotta sabotage to get you. Because they could never face you. They can never face to face you. They could never do it like that, because they know you gonna whip listen. And it's not even about like beating nobody up in the physical, because a lot of us, we not even like built like that. Like, we not like, we can fight or whatever if we absolutely have to, but we're loving people. We ain't about that. We ain't trying to do all of that, but we don't fight in the physical anyway. That's the whole problem. We don't even get down like that. But they're not a match for us. They're not a match for you. And they know that. And that's why they had to do it the way that they did it in the first place. Because they already knew that. They already read your energy and was afraid of you. And they had to go and it was that serious for them though, that they had to like actually like put people on your path to try to like block you and sabotage you. It was that deep. Because that little kitchen magic wasn't working. Them little lies that they was telling wasn't working. See, they wanted to drive you crazy. They wanted to get you in your mind because they think you was gonna be in a mental institution somewhere in a straitjacket, rocking, doing like that. That's how they wanted you. They wanted you like that, so they could try to like hijack your whole personality, your whole image. You don't even have an image. You're just you. And you wanna know why you? Because people who have known you your whole life will tell you that. I mean, you know you. But people will literally tell you, like, you've literally been the same since, like, elementary school. So, your true character, your true personality, your true flavor and style, that's all you. You cultivated that. They wanted to tear you down, make you disappear, so they can snatch and steal your whole vibe. But the thing that's so funny and so crazy about it is, if this person is nothing, and this person is a loser, and this person is whack, and this person is lame, or whatever it is that they saying about you, because trust me, they done said some of the most evilest, dirtiest, downright trifling things about you, girl. Boy, they didn't try to make you out to be the most monstrous person walking the earth. They didn't say it. There's no limit to the way that these people have lied on you. There is no limit to the level of manipulation, lies, and conditioning they would try to put on people when it came to coming up against you. There's no limits on it. No limit. Because they wanted to be you. It was something about you that they couldn't figure out. They couldn't figure out why people loved you the way that they loved you. They couldn't figure it out. And then when they saw that it wasn't working, when they saw that you just was not going to stop being you, and that's how delusional these people are, for real. Because it's like, why would you think, like, evidently you in my business, you stalking me, and you call yourself researching me. Why didn't you take it back a little bit further? Because if you had have done that, then you would have realized, like, this ain't my first time at the rodeo. Like, I've been through a whole bunch of things in my life, and it didn't stop me, it didn't break me, it didn't kill me. So if I've gotten this far in my life with everything else that I've gone through in my life, why do you think that I would just roll over and just die? But that's what they were hoping. They thought they were that powerful, that they was just gonna lie on you, ruin your reputation, and you was just gonna go somewhere and go under a rock and disappear so they could take on your whole everything. They wanted to be you, right? So when they learned that you wasn't just gonna roll over and let them be you and take you from you, then they had to pull the big guns out, because he ain't gonna take herself out like how we want. So now we about to just, because the kitchen magic ain't working, the lies and the manipulation ain't working, because I'm going around people and I'm talking about this person in such a way, and then these people are going and checking it out, and it's just not adding up, and these people are looking at me like I'm crazy, because I am. And then it's like, people after a while are just like, why don't you just let it go? You don't want to give up? You don't want to stop? Then it's like, well, okay, so they did this to you and you didn't like it, and I get why you feel offended, but have you tried to, like, call this person? Have you, like, tried to, like, talk to this person? Have you tried to, like, meet this person? Have you been respectable to this person? Have you heard this person's side of the story? People, like, literally start, like, asking them these questions. Like, they really, for real, was, like, serious. Like, did you check with them about it? And what could they say? They couldn't say anything because they hadn't done it. Sometimes they lied. They were literally lying on you. They was, like, putting stuff out there that wasn't true. Yeah, I did this and we do, and they came for me first, and that's not true. Some of it was just by happens. It just happened that you got on this person's path, and for whatever reason, you triggered something in them, and they took their eyes and attention off of everything else that they had going on in their life, and they focused in on you like a razor. They focused in on you like they were, like, locked in, dedicated, fully. This was their job. This was this watching you and trying to learn you and figure you out and figure out how they could take you off this earth. Because they were like, they came with an idea about you. But then, like, the more they looked into your life and the more they watched you, it was like they were just, like, amazed. Like, I can't mess with this person. Like, I ain't even I haven't done the work. I'm not even qualified. And that's why they couldn't have a conversation with you, for real, because they didn't even feel qualified to even talk to you. They didn't even feel, they tried to make it seem like you was beneath them and they were so much better than you, but they couldn't even hold a candle to you, and they knew it. These people could never sit, across the table and have a discussion. They could never do that, because first of all, you'll be looking at these people, listening to them like, what is wrong with you? In fact, some of these people, you just want to just ask them, baby, we could have just talked about this, honey. We could have had a conversation. You let a thought in your mind, you know what I'm saying? Because just because you have a thought about something or somebody, it don't make it true. It don't make it real. It's just a thought. Thoughts come and go. We got to learn to let things go. But that's what people, when they are weak, and when I say weak, I'm not saying weak like in a way like I'm like trying to like diss somebody. I'm saying weak spiritually, okay? I mean, they are weak, but I'm talking about when they're weak and low vibrational. This is how they are used, and it got to get to a point where people can start opening their eyes and really just seeing the thing for a thing. These people have literally been possessed. They are possessed. Okay? These people have been taken over by a demonic spirit, and the demonic spirit is working through these people, trying to take you out of here. But it's not going to work. What's going to happen is, see, this is why you should never do deals with the devil, because he always lie and trick you. It never is what you think it's going to be in the end, and that's why you don't do his work. And this is what people got to understand, because people are quick to say, oh, I'm a good person, I believe in God, I go to church, you know what I'm saying? They quick to quote some Bible scriptures. But in this world, on this planet, you either doing God's work or the devil's work. There ain't no in between. You hear what I'm saying to you? I'm going to say it again. Okay, chosen ones, I know you understand this. You get this. You're either doing God's work or you're doing the devil's work. Okay, you get to choose your path. We all get to choose our path in life. That's what free will is all about. But see, what he's doing is he's always lurking and roaming for somebody who he can destroy and devour. Okay, and he sends his little minions to do his work. And so when somebody has rage and anger and hate and animosity towards you, it's like they go, doom, 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 doom. We can use you. And that's what they did. They jumped in these people, and they've been using these people constantly. These people, man, you see these people out in the street, these people look worn out. They look tired. They tired. Set them free. Set them free. Set them free, demons, because they tired. They want to give up, but they can't, because they not even running the show. It's like these people have turned into like avatars. And the demon is in the front seat. That's how real it is. It's wicked. We live in a very twisted, backwards world. That's why I'm staying out the way, chosen ones. We gotta learn how to stay out the way. See, when you wake up to yourself, when you awaken, and you really realize what this thing is, and a lot of times it really takes, because again, we've been going through this since we were little. We not new to this, we true to this. But sometimes it takes that big battle before the true victory, before you make it to the other side, and then your whole life change for real. Sometimes it be that last battle for you to be like, got it, God. I see now. I got it. I understand. I take full accountability for all the things that I was doing, because I was living recklessly at one point. I was surrounding myself with people that I didn't need to be surrounded with. I was sharing space with people that were not in alignment. And look what it caused in my life. I can't, when you're chosen, you can't just go everywhere, man. You can't. That's why it's so important for us to really take a true inventory and evaluation when it comes to our life and the people that's in our life, because You can't just go to every invite that you get. Just because somebody going somewhere and they send you an invite and it looks like it might be fun, you're going to have to learn how to decline some things. Just because a person come up to you and they look good, smell good, talking good, you single, you're going to have to be so secure in your path and what you want and don't want, and how you're not about to get distracted, that you're going to have to decline some dates. You're going to have to be able to say no and not feel no kind of way about it. Because see, the thing is, the closer you get, the more intense those attacks are going to become. And the devil knows that you're on your path. He knows that you're getting there. And that's why they send in all the big dogs after you. They send the heavy hitters after you. And that's when you gotta like, dang, it's just little old me. But it's really not just little old you. See, that's where they be getting us messed up, because it really don't just ever just be little old us. Because it's like these people think they get all the connections, they know all these people and all, they can get stuff done, but we only got one. But we only got the one. We got the one that they need. We got the only one you need. That's God. Why would I fear? Why would you fear people when God said that He ain't gonna leave you? So what is there to fear? So it's not about fearing, but He also needs you to be aware, and He also needs you to understand that it's real out here. And these people, they don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you shine. They don't want you to have any kind of peace in your life. So you got to learn how to separate yourself. Learn how to have fun and do other things that's not going to put you, in contact with people that's not happy. We happy people. You happy. We don't need $1 million to be happy. I don't need a big fancy car or a big fancy house to be happy. I'm a happy person just because I'm a God-filled person. I got the Spirit of God in me. Honey, I got a beautiful smile. Like, I'm happy. You're happy. But that's what they don't want. They don't want to see you happy. And the more that you just are alive and in existence and in your true essence, the more it's just like bothering these people, because they know that they've gone through, they done blew through so much money and so much time and so much energy. They done went from one side of the town to the other side of the town. They done told the story so many times. These people tired of hearing the story. They tired. They tired. Girl, I don't want to hear this story. I'm so tired of you talking about this person. Give it a break already. Okay, they a hoe. Okay. Okay. It's like, it's really, 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 and I know I'm moving. Listen. These people have done the absolute most. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you fulfilling your dreams. They don't want to see you make it. They don't want you to have nothing. Chosen ones, they don't want you to have nothing. It's like we don't even really sometimes have, like, a lot of the people that go up against us and despise us and just want to make our lives difficult, it's like they in the material world have way more than we do. And it's like, why are you mad because I got a little truck? You mad because I got a little house? They don't want to see you with nothing. You mad because I got a cute shirt on? I got water. I got water. It got soursop in it, but you mad because I got water? A girl can't have a glass of water? You mad because I'm eating an apple? You don't want me to have an apple? I can't have a sandwich. I can't breathe. You don't want no air in my lungs. It's that deep for these people. But again, it's not the people, y'all. I try to get y'all to understand. It be the spirits. It be the spirits. Weak asses. It be they old weak asses. And it's like, the thing about it is, it's like they not gonna never win. They just not gonna ever win against you. Because they ain't gonna never win against God. And it's like, if they could just understand that, they'd be all right. But they can't understand it. They can't understand it, but he gonna just make them understand it. If they don't want to stop, then they gonna get stopped. That's what the point of the matter is. If they don't want to stop, then they just gonna get stopped. But for these people, it's that serious when it comes to destroying you. They'll work through your family. Because some of y'all got some jealous family members. And it's sad that's a true thing, that's a real thing, that you would be jealous of. How are you jealous of your family? Like, you should be proud. You should be happy to be related to somebody that's doing good, that's got their stuff on the ball, that gets a lot of good attention, that's a kind, giving person for real. That's beautiful. You should be happy that this is your family member. You somewhere hating. How you hate on your own family member? Like, people be so I'm telling you, baby, them spirits. But some of y'all got jealous family members. Y'all got jealous friends. Y'all got people that's around you that really don't like you. They just around you because they nosy and they want to know everything about your life so they can try to figure out a way to destroy it. They waiting on something to happen in your life so they can just run around and take your name and run it from the hilltop all the way down. It's like they can't wait. And if the opportunity presented, these people will sell you out in a heartbeat. They will throw you under the bus in a heartbeat because they already don't like you and they're already jealous. And they don't think you deserve what you got. And they don't want to see you with it. Because in your face, they're like this. As soon as you turn around. In your face, hey girl, turn around. They can't stand you. They can't stand you. They don't know why exactly, because you ain't never did nothing to them, but they just don't like you. They just don't like you. But you still want to be around these people that don't like you. You know how dangerous it is to be around people that don't like you? They hate you. Their heart posture is not right. Y'all not listening and paying attention to these stories that keep popping up on YouTube and on Instagram and all on social media, talking about how people, you know, they hanging out with people, they getting poisoned, they falling off boats, drowning and stuff like that. They going out of town, and the girl group then beat them up, somebody in the friend group then beat them up. The people that they went on the trip with, they killed them, beat them to death. Y'all not seeing that these people are serious about this kind of thing? They will get you up out of here. Hate and jealousy will make them do it. They can be manipulated. They can be used by the enemy. It be that serious. You too pretty. You too handsome. They too concerned that you might take their man. You might get some attention when you come around. You not thinking about these people. That ain't even a thought that's crossed your mind. You not even like that. Then they want to say, oh, well, you did such and such to such and such. You know, you may have did something when you was a kid. You're not really entirely proud of it. Something happened. But they don't want to let go of the past when it come to you. They don't want to see your growth. They just want to harbor on anything that they can think of that's negative because they don't like you. They've been jealous and envious from the beginning. And they just need something to hang their coat up on, honey. That's all it is. You're not a bad person. They're pulling at straws at this point. They got to go back to 15 and 20 and 30 years ago because they need a reason to be able to do the things that they do to you and halfway sleep at night. Because if I can hang my coat on the fact that they're not a good person for, look, they did this, so this is why we get to dog them for the rest of their life. We can hold this over their head and make them behave and keep them with us and treat them like our slave and punish them for the rest of our life. See, because of this, because they did this, this. No, that don't work. That ain't good enough. No. But I still don't like them. And I'm still going to go up against them as much as I can. And everybody else that don't like them, they're gonna be my friend. We don't like each other, but we don't like this person. And we're going to team up because we all just don't like this person. And we don't want to see them make it. And so we're going to be a team. Yeah. Team us. Team haters. Yeah, we rock. Yeah. Get a life and grow up already. We have been long out of high school. What is wrong with these people? You're not even thinking about these people. Everybody can go on about their life and grow up and evolve but you. Everybody deserves a second shot of life but you. Everybody deserves love but you. Anybody but you. You got people on your job, they wouldn't want you to make the money that you're supposed to make. They will do everything in their power. They will give it to anybody but you. Anybody but you. It's just you. You just piss people off, and you have a tendency to bring out the most darkest things in people, because it really just be your mirror, and you just be projecting people's insecurities in their face. You don't mean to do it, but it just happens. Okay? It just happens. Just you being you just irritate people. You just come on the scene and the whole energy just of the room just shifts. Just people just they was you come. They be so mad. You ain't did nothing to these people. You ain't did nothing to these people. You existing is just the problem. You just being light on your feet and happy and smiling and showing those beautiful teeth of yours, and you know, just living it, minding your business. You ain't clocking nobody's tea. You're not asking about nobody's business because you don't care. You are the least messiest person in the room. I promise. But for some reason, everybody want to put mess on your name and just give you a hard way to go. Why? We know why. As chosen ones, we know why. We are going to have to learn the lessons in time to pivot in a way where we are keeping our energy clear of the people who have not done the work. It's not casting these people as good or bad, but they haven't done the work. And because they haven't done their work, they're going to dislike you, because you're going to be a mirror to these people to show them just how much work they have to do, and they don't like that. Okay? So chosen ones, listen. I know I was joking around in this video a lot, and y'all gonna see that, like, cause I like to laugh. You know, serious about the messages all the time, but I like to have a good time. But the point that I'm trying to get y'all to understand in the message is, it's a time and place for everything, and it's time to release yourself from some of these people and some of these places, and you know they're not for you no more. Okay? You're gonna have to get to know yourself, go inward, and figure out, get some new hobbies, and figure out some other things that interest you, because it's gonna be to your detriment if you keep putting up with things that you know you've grown out of a long time ago. Okay? That's this message. Be peaceful. I love y'all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.